Hello students, this is your computer class. Today also we will continue with chapter 5 part 2. Now we will see Python tokens. What is a token? Python breaks each logical line into sequence of elementary components known as tokens. Different types of tokens are as follows: identifiers, keywords, operators, delimiters, and literals. First is identifier. It is a name used to identify a variable, function, class, or object. Example: sum, num1, total underscore marks. The operators are special symbols which represents computating, conditional matching, etc. The types are arithmetic operator, comparative operator, logical operator, assignment operator, and conditional operator. The value of an operator is called as operand. Next one is the keywords. Keywords are special words used by Python interpreter to recognize the structure of the program. These words cannot be used as identifiers. Example: if, global, else, etc. Python uses the symbols and symbol combination as delimiters in expression, list, dictionaries, and string. Now we will see what is a literal. Literals is a raw data given in a variable or constant. In Python, there are various types of literals. They are numeric literal, string, and boolean. Now, escape sequence. In Python string, backslash is a special character also called as escape character. Example: slash t is a tab, slash n is new line, and slash r is carriage return. So, for today's class, we started with tokens. We have 5 tokens: identifiers, keywords, operators, delimiters, and literals. Now we will see each and every one with example. Identifiers are nothing but variable. The name of the variable is called as identifier, a name given to mention the memory location, that is called as identifier. For giving the name of the identifier, we have certain rules which has to be followed. First, the name should start with alphabet. It may be capital or small letter, and you can use underscore symbol. Identifiers can contain digits from 0 to 9. Python identifiers are case sensitive. Case sensitive means if you are giving in capital letter, it should be in capital letter. If it is small letter means you have to follow the small letter. Python keywords cannot be used. Then only underscore symbol can be used. Other special characters cannot be used. Now here the valid identifiers are given and invalid identifiers are given. See this. Next one is keywords. Keywords are the special words used by Python interpreter to recognize the structure of the program. So all these keywords cannot be used as identifiers, and only whenever it is essential, only that time it has to be used. Next one is operators. Operators are the special symbols which represent computation, conditional matching, etc. Now see this example. A, B, and Z are the variables. Plus is the operator, equal to is the operator. Plus is the operator, arithmetic operator used for addition, and equal to is the assignment operator which is used to assign the value. So the symbol is called as operators, the values are called as operand. Now we will see the types of operator. First one is arithmetic operator. So the symbols used for arithmetic operator is addition, subtraction, multiplication we use asterisk symbol, slash is for division, percentage that is modulus, 2 asterisk is used for exponent, then floor division. These are the arithmetic operators. Next one is comparative operator or relational operator. This is used to compare two operand and find out the exact result of it. So these are the comparative operator: equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to. See, two values, two variables will be given. You will using this operator, you will compare these two variables. If one is correct, that will be displayed. If it is false, means other one will be displayed. That is the comparative operator. Next one is logical operator. In Python, logical operators are used to perform logical operation on the given relational expression. We have three logical operators: and, or, and not. Now we will see the example of logical operator. In the case of OR operator, if one condition is true means everything will become true. In the case of AND operator, all the conditions should be true, then only the condition will be true. See this example. A value is given as 50, B is 40. First we are using OR operator. 50 greater than 40, condition is true. 50 equal to 40, condition is false. So OR operator means one condition is true means everything will become true. Second one, we are same condition, we are using AND operator. Here first is true, second one is false. Because of this AND operator, everything will become false. NOT operator is not true condition. Assignment operator is the operator which is used to assign a value. We have only one assignment operator, that is equal to. Example, x equal to 10. This assignment operator can be joined with the arithmetic operator also, that is plus equal to, minus is equal to, asterisk equal to, slash equal to. So only one assignment operator, that is equal to sign. Condition operator is also called as ternary operator. We have a logic for this operator. We'll see what is it. See this syntax. Variable name equal to on true if test expression, else on false. So here the condition will be given. If this condition is true, this statement will be executed. If this condition become false, the statement next to else will be printed. That is your conditional statement. Next token is delimiters. Delimiters are the different symbols which we use. Next one is literals. Literals are raw data given in a variable or constant, and we have three types. Numeric. Numeric is numbers. String is alphabet. Boolean is true or false. Next one is data type. When you are assigning a variable, the variable you have to mention what type of data you are going to give in that variable. That is said to be data type. You have numbers, boolean and string here. So numbers will be integer number, then point values are called as float values. So the numbers integer can be classified into decimal, octal, hexadecimal, long decimal. The next one we have is float point. Float point is point value, that you have floating point data and exponent data. The next one we have is boolean data type. Boolean is only two values you can enter, true or false. Next one is string data type. Each and every alphabet given is called as character. If we have group of alphabet, that is called as string. So we have single character or group of character as string. This is for today's class. Remaining we'll see in the next class. Thank you.